if I talk about my graduation and schooling, so I did my schooling from St. Anselm School from Alwar itself, my hometown. Post that I moved to Delhi for doing my undergrad in Bachelor's of Commerce from Kamla Nehru College, one of the prominent college of University of Delhi. Apart from my academics, I would also like to mention that I am also a national level basketball player. So I played basketball. I have been to national level and represented my state multiple times. If I talk about how it got started, when I was in class 7th, I started playing basketball by joining a summer camp, and there my coach saw me and he asked me to come for practice regularly, and that is where I started playing basketball. Lately, if I think about it, basketball as a sport. So yes, it is a sport that I enjoyed a lot and I'm still in practice. But apart from just playing it, it taught me many life lessons like decision making, punctuality, discipline, like how it is important for pursuing a particular career. And this is something that has helped me to frame a bigger picture for me and make my career in finance. So when I joined Soil, I was disciplined, I was resilient, and I was passionate about pursuing my career in finance. But finance as a subject was very rigorous, and I have no experience in how to go about with the subject. So I was very skeptical about the subject as well. But the faculty, the curriculum, the course was designed in such a manner that helped me to overcome all these problems and get into and being comfortable with the subject. If I talk about the networking part, so there are lots of guest sessions, workshops, seminar where people from outside come from finance background and they teach us lectures, and apart from that they take our workshops. So after that we can connect with them, we network with them. Also we had a visit to EY where we connected with the managerial managers of the company, and we had a word with them. They were very passionate about what we are doing, and they were also passionate about what we are looking for them. And all this also helped us what is exactly happening in the industry right now. Apart from the bookish knowledge, we are also getting the hands-on experience by going onto the ground and seeing the things practically. So before coming to Soil, before being introduced to the concept of design thinking, I used to face a situation like I have a problem and I'm directly going to the solution without analyzing it and without going for any pros and cons of it. But after being introduced to the concept of design thinking, I got to know that after knowing a problem, it's not just a problem, and not just jumping towards the answer all of a sudden. You first have to analyze the problem, you have to set the context, you have to search for certain alternatives, and then after reading them all, you can finally reach to a conclusion, finally to a solution. So this is what design thinking taught me, that problem is not just solving it, it is also about looking into the context of the problem, going for certain alternatives, what all can be done, and then giving up an appropriate answer which is a win-win situation for everyone. And we can also relate it to the basketball, to the game I played. Like on the court, we do not jump, we do not all of a sudden react to a situation blindly. We have to see the situation, we have to judge where my players are, where I am, where the defense is. So by looking every aspect of it, then we go on to the decision whether to pass the ball or not, or what to do with that. So finance as a subject is very intense, rigorous, and of course requires a lot of focus and practice from you. And being a student from having no experience in such a core financial course and studying it here at Soil, it was challenging for me, but the curriculum was designed in such a manner that it got so smooth for me, like with learning part also. If I talk about some of my favorite subjects in finance, to name a few, like corporate finance, securities and portfolio market analysis, business valuation and financial modeling, these are very important subjects for finance as well, but also at the same time these were very touching subject for me. I like them, I love to practice them and know more about them. And this is what helped me while facing my interview at S&P. So at S&P, the interview was all around business valuation, financial modeling, all around securities and portfolio analysis and corporate finance, which we had studied from our year one itself. If I quote few of the questions that they asked from me, like how to use the DCF valuation, when to use it, and I also talked about my academic project on valuation that I did. Around 10 to 15 minutes was on my project only, like what the project was about, how you did valuation, why you used relative valuation, why you used DCF valuation, what was your final conclusion, what if your projected value is less than the DCF valuation. So these were some of the questions that were asked to me. Questions related to economics were also asked, like how repo rate is affecting the overall economy, can repo rate be negative, what all can be the situations, like how currency appreciation depreciation is going to affect the economy. So these were the questions that were asked to me. Questions related to bond market were also asked. So we have this very interesting project this term of business valuation and financial modeling. So where we were asked to value a company based on the stock prices. So for that purpose, I took JSW Cement, which was coming for its IPO. It was recommended by the faculty that you should or it is beneficial for you to go for a company which is coming for an IPO, because it is slightly difficult to find the past data. So for that, I directly jumped on to this company which was setting up its new plant. The whole crux of the project was that by doing such projects, we literally got hands-on experience, like how valuation is being done and how the college and the faculty helped me to come on to a final figure. I have been placed at S&P Global as operational analyst role, and I am very much excited to join the company as soon as possible, because the company and the role both was of my choice, was my dream role, my dream company, and I'm very much excited to join with them. If I talk about the job role, so yes, the job role aligns with what we have studied during our MBA curriculum, MBA journey. It is about managing bond market, pricing data, managing CDS or any other kind of defaults. So I won't be able to give you the whole crux of what exactly it is, but yes, it is all about what I have learned in finance and what our teachers, our faculty have made us to learn. At last, I want to say that basketball taught me discipline, design thinking gave me direct perspective, and finance gave me direction. So Soil never asked me to change what I am and who I am. Definitely the journey was transformational and I got to learn many things, but I finally can say that it helped me to transform my strengths into impact.